Can you guys hear me now? Oh, I can hear me. Because I have my YouTube video open. That's why. Hey guys, what's going on? The power's out of my house. This would be nice to watch. Whoa, that's intense. The power is not out here. It is just normal. It was snowing a little bit earlier, but like, I think it's really supposed to start snowing like in 2 or 3 hours, I think. Yes, here I am. Sorry, it took me. I kept thinking of other things I needed to grab, and anyways, we're here now. I had to grab my little makeup remover thingy-majig because this is. I thought about the things that I needed to show you guys that we're doing, and it's gonna take a little bit, but here we are. This is just like light foundation on, but today, what we're doing, please let me know as well. Like, I'm trying to speak loudly, but it's not always the easiest with our microphone. Our microphone's dying. But I'm gonna so it'll be a little bit confusing. We're gonna see how it works with this setup, but uh I'll just have to remove the top of this because it has packaging information on it. Here in Texas, we're supposed to go down to the negatives. Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't even know that could happen. But anyway, now that that's been removed, I have this was the thing that the Black Moon Cosmetics had a very nice top, but unfortunately it needed to be disposed of because it had my address. So here we are. Here we are. We're gonna chat about some indie makeup. We're gonna swatch some things. We got some black owned businesses in here. We got some goth businesses. We got a little bit of everything for everyone. And I thought we could do like a look, maybe. I don't know if I want to do like full eyeshadow, but I have highlights, I have blush, I have lip products, I have face products. The only thing that's not like an indie brand that I don't have something for is eyebrows, and I got the Anastasia Brow Wiz little duo from a friend for Christmas. And so I thought I could show that on camera. People might think that's fun. And we can just chat and we can say hello. We can say everyone's doing and, just chat. Do our makeup. Q&A as always. Ask whatever you want, within the rules. That'll be down below if you want to check that out. And that's basically what we got planned. Just very chill, a little fun time. Talking about some makeup. Talking about some companies because I ordered these like in and around Black Friday, like when places were having Black Friday sales. And because of USPS, these lipsticks from Belgian Cosmetics, no fault of their own, they literally shipped these on December 8th. And I got them like last week, week and a half ago. So, not their fault. They put it in the mail. Just, I guess if you're in Delaware or wherever, the mail's just crazy. So, yes, just as an FYI, there is an FAQ. It exists for a reason. Yes, true. The NYX Micro Brow Pencil is just like the Anastasia one, but half the price. Yeah, but this was part of a kit that was already half price. So, and I got 2 products also. I got the Brow Wiz and I got the gel. So I'm just saying. Do you like PVC clothing? I do. I know it's a gift, but just for future reference when you go to buy new brows. Ah, yes. Yes, I do like NYX products. They were bought by who are they? They were bought by somebody. I don't remember what. My brain keeps saying JCPenney, which is not. JCPenney's can't afford to buy anything, so I don't know why I would think that. It was Estee Lauder, maybe? Estee Lauder, I think, was the one. Alright, so let me see here. Alright, I'm trying to decide what we want to start with because it's just. I think maybe I'll start. No, there was something. Oh, I have eyeliner that I should have just gotten, actually. I should grab that. Give me a second. I gotta see if I have the eyeliner. Okay. So I have this. Actually, this is not something I bought. This was $3 on Amazon. Sony, please focus. You are supposed to be very good at focusing. Yes. I got this eyeliner, and the reason why I got this one is it's a felt tip. And it was $3. And I've been wanting to try a felt tip eyeliner again because I had one from Stila that I really liked. I got one of those little mini ones that was like on sale after Christmas, like gosh, probably like 2 years ago, and I liked it. And I was thinking I wanted to try one again because sometimes we just like, I love eyeliner. Why not try a different format? You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on dungeons that are open right now? Do you think it's safe to go right now? I mean, it's a really broad question. I don't know where you're talking about, so it's a little bit hard for me to say. But I think if you're in the US, like it just doesn't make sense. I can't think of a way to keep everything like that socially distanced. Like I mean, masks are one thing, but like it's also an activity where people are breathing really hard. Like we talk about this like at least once a month in every live stream, but like, unless they have some kind of requirement, everybody has to be vaccinated, which I think would be, in the future when vaccination is more widespread, I would like the standard to be that like, places start to open back up on a limited basis, for like munches or things maybe, but you have to be vaccinated in order to go just to keep everybody safe. But like, there's no reason to. I know that things are really hard and like financially it's difficult and it's hard to get loans as like, being a BDSM organization. I get all of that, but like you have to value the community, I think, more than that. Like you have to value keeping people like safe, especially because the BDSM community has so many people who are like veterans that are older, like people who are immunocompromised. Like there are a lot of people in the BDSM community that like just can't participate right now because of like people's irresponsibility. And like, can you imagine like the contact tracing like stuff that would happen if like there was a super spreader event at a BDSM party? Like nobody's privacy would be safe. Like you also have to think about it, I think, from that perspective as well. Oh, by the way, the little thing in the corner is like my mirror. There we go. I'll have to find a good place for it where it won't be on camera. Open dungeons right now make us all look bad. Yeah, it does. Like if you're like New Zealand or somewhere that's like basically completely gotten rid of COVID, like I'm not gonna make. I just feel like America is such like a hellhole right now that it's really hard to comment about anything besides America because like I kind of know what's going on in the UK. Outside of that, like I couldn't tell you what COVID cases are like in like Japan or Germany or South Africa or Australia right now. Like I know New Zealand. I think because I saw something on Twitter today that was like, they were having like a barbecue or something in New Zealand, and they all could be masked off and everything. And I was like, wow, imagine that. Imagine that. What a time to be alive. Do you prefer liquid eyeliner or pencil? Always liquid. I used to use pencil when I was in like middle school because I had no confidence. But I pretty much always use liquid. It's much, much more precise. Sorry about this strange question upsetting you. You shouldn't upset me. I don't even know what your question was in particular. I'm genuinely not offended by like things that people ask me. I just like if I'm busy trying to look at stuff and I come across as monotone where for some reason people read it's like me being pissed off, but like genuinely like my emotional state is like not even not even anything to worry about. Nyx is a subsidiary of L'Oreal. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Not Estee Lauder, it was L'Oreal. I mean, L'Oreal like buys up everything, so that's like they're like the Amazon of cheap cosmetic products. So that's not surprising. Any advice on navigating as a very young sub in the scene? We're getting some basic questions, which is totally fine. Totally fine. We'll love to keep answering them. However, I do have an FAQ. And I have answers about like finding dungeons and all of that on there. If you're wondering about your age, the thing I would advise is, as always, like the same I would say for anybody, like don't play with anybody too quickly. Take your time just socializing and making friends. That would be my advice. Okay, I think I'm gonna get started on eyebrow stuff. Let me see how I can. Your skin is beautiful. What's your skincare routine? A lot of things. A lot of things. Thank you. I don't know. This is a birthmark, by the way. I never point this out to people because to me it's normal, but I have basically what this is there's like a small patch where the veins under my skin like grew too close to the surface, and because it's so close to my eye, it can't be surgically removed. So I have this here. This is not like that cannot be removed with skincare. It is just a birthmark. I used to have people come up to me when I was a little kid and be like, "Oh my gosh, what's that? What happened?" And I'd be like, "What are you talking about? Doesn't everybody have something on their face?" Oh, jeez. But my skincare routine, I mean, I almost put this as eyeliner, so that tells you how. I went to sleep at 5:30 yesterday, so you know that's fun. And then I spent like 2 hours today working on the Marilyn Manson video, so that's also fun. I'm pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to use it at all. You're supposed to use hair-like strokes, and you know what? My hair is black. My eyebrows are black. Like, it's just gonna be a solid wall no matter what I do. So I just basically fill it in like I'm trying to color in like a coloring book, basically. And then they always turn out different every time. And sometimes I do one side first and then the other. I'm still like figuring out because I used to use and I still like it the milk makeup. They're like Kush like fiber eyebrow. Like I like that. It's really good. I would definitely still use that, but I had this on my Christmas list because I wanted to try it because everybody loves it so much. And so I'm using this, which I am very happy with. BT dubs. It definitely like takes longer to do, but I feel like I can do more with it, if you know what I mean. I have a BDSM related question. Oh no. See, it's like I can't scroll up on like chat stuff right now. Let me figure out how I can do that because I keep saying questions and then I miss them because I go away too fast. Okay. Oh, I didn't even finish answering the skincare question. I'm so sorry. All right, let me finish answering that one first, really quickly. I will just walk through. Wash my face with a hydrating CeraVe cleanser. I've been using that for like 7 years, and I guess now TikTok has made CeraVe famous. So thanks, it's very hard to find now. It's always sold out everywhere I go, which is not many places these days. But CeraVe hydrating cleanser morning and night. I almost have this. I have a very similar night and morning routine now, but CeraVe cleanser in the morning. I use the Paula's Choice 2% BHA. Then I use the ordinary niacinamide with zinc. Then I use the ordinary alpha arbutin. This 2% I think is the concentration. And then what do we do after that? And then I usually spray my face with water because apparently I didn't know this. This is a recent skincare thing I learned. Is like a lot of products, especially acids like BHAs and AHAs, actually work like better when your skin is damp. So then I get my face a little damp. I have like a water spritzer basically that I use. It's not anything fancy. It's not like an essence. You know, we're not. Is it higher than likes essences? I don't really like follow a lot of skincare influencers. Um, but it's not an essence or anything. No, I think it's Hiram the one. Not Hiram. James Walsh is I think the one that likes essences. I think Hiram thinks they're stupid actually. But anyways, not essence. It's just plain water. And then I use polyglutamic acid and when they're both from the Inky List. Use the polyglutamic acid and a moisturizer from the Inky List, and then I use the Skin Chip sunscreen, the zinc sunscreen, which I really like, and I'm glad that Hiram made that. And then after that, before I go outside, I have another like a Neutrogena spray on like face sunscreen that I use just to double up on the sunscreen situation. I don't know. This eyebrow always like there's like a couple of hairs that grow in like right here and I never know like when it's enough to actually pluck them. So I don't know. I don't know. They're supposed to be sisters, not twins. I think is the saying, right? Something like that. Um Do you have advice on getting used to an eternity collar type collar? Mine can get kind of uncomfortable sometimes. If yours is uncomfortable and you've been wearing it for a while, you probably have the wrong size, is honestly my advice. It should not be uncomfortable. They're not designed to be uncomfortable. It's not something that you have to get used to. Either that means the metal is irritating your skin, which hopefully that wouldn't be the case, or it's you're wearing the wrong size, they're too tight or too loose. All right, next thing we're going to be using, because I guess I've decided we're done with eyebrows now. We're not going to fiddle with them maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to fill with eyebrows a little bit longer actually. Do you use the ordinary peeling solution? Yeah, I don't know. I don't, again, like I said, I don't really follow skin influencers. I know that everybody apparently on TikTok is like obsessed with that because, oh, it's red and it makes your skin red. I have used it. I haven't found that it makes a difference. So my nighttime routine is basically identical to my daytime routine, except for I use alternating an AHA or like retinol, the ordinary like 0.5% retinol. I alternate with those at nighttime. So you end up using retinol like 2 or 3 times a week basically. And then I use the lactic acid instead of a BHA. Oh, thank you so much. We're doing makeup. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Hopefully not that much. But yeah, that's what I use at night. And then the very last step that I do at night is I don't, it's from Avene. It's like some fancy French name. It's like a really, really, really deep moisturizer, and that's what I use at nighttime. I just know this scene is mostly much older people, and that makes me a bit nervous. Like, what are you picturing is going to happen? Like, let me dispel your fears for you. I got started in BDSM when I was 20, 21. I have never had a problem specifically with a person because they were older. That has never been something that's happened to me. That's not something that happens to the majority of people. I think some people, like, because, like, when you're younger, you're not used to socializing around, like, older people because you're, like, if you're around older people, it's like a teacher or a librarian or your parents. And so, like, you can't really see adults that are older than you as, like, real people. You see them as, like, authority figures. And so the expectation is when you're going to go into BDSM spaces that, oh, there's all these older people and they're big and intimidating and scary and they're all predators, right? They're going to prey on me because I'm 20 and I'm young. Like, I talk a lot how to avoid scary situations, but like all of my experiences with older people in the BDSM community is they're very kind, they're very understanding, they respect boundaries. They've been doing this shit for like 20 years, okay? They know what they're doing. And they are just overjoyed that younger people are there and want to learn and want to pass on, the traditions of the community. And I can't think of a time I've ever had a bad experience going to dozens of conferences and classes and probably hundreds of events across tons of states, even multiple countries. Have never had a problem with somebody because they were older. And because you have that shared interest in BDSM and you're in the same space for the same reason, like it doesn't feel like the same as like, oh, you don't really like consciously think about it as much. Though I have to keep in mind the average age of my partners are like 12 years older than I am. So like I'm also used to being around older people because I can barely stand around being people my own age and dating people my own age. So you have to keep that in mind. Anyways, the contour I'm going to use I've actually had for a while. I don't know if it'll. This is from Life's Entropy. As you can see, it's quite used. This is a very small indie company. It's called Gamma. I have a Ritual de Feel cream cream inner glow pigment or whatever that is a very similar color. Oh, thank you, cats. Thank you so much. I don't know if there was a chat message attached to that. I don't see one. But and it's not to say you can't have bad experiences with older people in the community. I'm just saying it's like I think it's less scary than you're imagining it to be. And there are events that you can go to, and I've talked about this in my videos before. There are events that you can go to that are specifically for like the younger age range. They're called TNG events or bent, depending on where you live. And they are generally for people between the ages of 18 and 35, which is what TNG does. I believe bent is 18 to 40. Don't quote me. I don't live where bent events happen. This is just something I remember from having visited there at some point. But that is what I remember. So if you're nervous about being like, oh my god, there's going to be all these 40-year-olds and they're going to be naked and doing BDSM, oh my gosh, like there are ways to remove that by like having community specific spaces that are for your group people. I would say the issues that come with older people in the BDSM community interacting with younger people in the BDSM community is not really so much an age thing on its own, it's an experience and community position thing. So it ends up, sorry, I'm hitting the microphone, I'm gonna move it. The problem is that like, you know, the person that owns the dungeon that maybe uses it because they want a way to have access to younger women, for example, they just by virtue of the fact they have the money for it and the status for it tend to be older. But also like I definitely know people in the community that are really like creepy and aggressive that have power and authority in the community who are in their 20s. And the common denominator is not the age, it's power and social position, which is sometimes made easier by age, but not necessarily exclusively because of that. Many older people have kids of their own and often tend to be far less selfish. I hate to shoot on them, but your young male doms seem to often be particularly selfish know-it-alls. I mean, that can certainly happen. That can certainly be a factor. And I think there is something perhaps maybe about parenthood where it's like, oh, you know, I wouldn't want somebody to treat my daughter this way, maybe. That kind of lessens it, but I don't know for sure. I can only speak from my experience, and I certainly know of people that have had very bad experiences with older people in the community, but from my perspective, it's not the age thing that's the factor. If that makes sense. Anyways, here's the contour. We blended it out quite a bit. I like a little like subtle dead gray look, you know. As per usual, that's me. We're gonna be talking about Marilyn Manson. Not today. Not today. I think I answered this. Do you use the ordinary peeling solution? I have used it. I have found that like the niacinamide and the alpha arbutin gets rid of the surface bumps on its own, and because I use a 10% AHA like every other day, I find that it doesn't really make that much of a difference in my skin. When I have used it and it's been successful, it's been for like I've done a mask. Like there was one time I had to break out like my shoulder, for example, because I work out and I lift weights and you get sweaty and things. And I had to break out on my shoulder, and I used that as like a mask, as like a body mask, and that worked really, really well. And I liked it for that. But for weekly use, I think like obviously it works, but I think I'm just so used to using like higher percentage acids on a regular basis that like it doesn't really make that much of a difference compared to like my skin routine that I do every day, you know? I literally just talked all about advice for younger people trying to get into BDSM safely. I feel like you, Troy, I don't know if you're looking at things, but can you remind people to not ask me repeated questions? That would be really helpful. I keep seeing the same question. This is like the third time I read that question, which is fine, but like the first rule is like, don't, this is the rules, right? I'm going to double check now to make sure I've said this. Yes, it's number 2. Questions are answered in the order they are received. If we haven't gotten to yours yet, we'll try our best to get to it before the end of the stream. We'll also give a 10-minute warning at the end just in case we miss anyone by accident. So do not repeat yourself. If you ask the same question multiple times, I will get annoyed and then I won't answer your question at all. So just ask it once. I'll get to it when I get to it. And if we don't have time to answer it in the moment, we will have an opportunity to ask again at the end. I promise. Plus, this is also supposed to be focused on like me doing my makeup, so it's a little bit hard to answer super detailed questions. Because like, do you have advice for young people entering the BDSM community? Is like my entire channel is like how to get into the BDSM community, and like my advice is really all ages. I don't think there's something specific that you need to do when you're 18 getting into the scene versus like 25. You know, I don't think there's that much of a difference. So that is what my 101 videos are for. Knowledge is power. Learn as much as you can, and that will serve you well. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the thing that I talked about during my last live stream, which some of you will remember. Let me see. I think do I. Can I get to everything in here? Okay, yes. There we go. So, I got 4 things from this company called Baby Bat Beauty, right? Look at this. So cute, right? Baby Bat Beauty. We love it. Wonderful. It was like buy one, get one half off, like free shipping. Great, great deal. Okay, I got 4 things from them. This one is cider. Gotta do YouTuber. Yeah, look at that. Really beautiful coppery. This is supposed to be a highlighter, but it can also, I plan on probably mostly using this as like an eye topper with maybe a little bit of it being, a little bit of it actually being put on my cheeks. Probably not that often because my skin tone's not that deep. This one I think it's also a highlighter. This is pumpkin spice, which is very similar to cider, but it's a little bit more gold. As you can see, I was in a very like orange makeup mood when I bought these. This is like more orange gold, and like cider is more of like a red gold, or no, not red gold, like a red orange, pure orange kind of a highlight. But however, you will see I had 2, both of the blushes I ordered. I'm gonna try to handle this very carefully. This is after I repressed it, by the way. Ended up absolutely shattered. This is after I repressed it. Now, because of COVID, it's very hard to find isopropyl alcohol, which is how you know, able to repress things. So I think I had to use like a 70% isopropyl alcohol, which of course made it crack and dry out, which is not good. However, it was just completely shattered. And the same thing happened with Eden. Is Eden right? Yes. Which is the orange blush, which I've been looking for a good orange blush for a long time, and it literally looks like the fucking Sahara Desert. And it's so frustrating because I ordered all of these and they look so beautiful, right? They have an urgent customer service line, which is like email us with all of your immediate concerns, like just let us know if anything happens and we'll get back to you right away. I had to email them once a week for 5 weeks before they finally responded to me after I publicly asked them about it on a social media account. And then they finally got back to me and their response was, "Oh, you need to file a claim with USPS." They didn't ask what happened. They didn't when they sent me the package, there wasn't anything labeled fragile. These weren't in like bubble wrapped containers. They were just in tissue paper. Like, and both of the blushes got broken specifically, which is interesting because the highlighters are perfectly fine. Highlighters, fine. Both blushes, not fine. Why is that? Is it the formula? I don't know. But it was suspicious, which makes me sad because I really wanted to use these. And I want to try them because I'm curious. Now, normally I use a cream blush. I love the Ritual de Fil blushes and highlighters and everything. I use their stuff all the time. But I wanted to at least try using these because there's nothing I can do with them. They are not giving me a refund. They are not, and when I got them, I had to pay an extra $9 in shipping charges just to have both of them, the 2 things be broken, and then not even, like, they didn't even ask what was wrong. They weren't even like, especially because it was both of the blushes, like, you don't want to think about that for a second. It was just awful. I've never, like, I have had one eyeshadow pan from an eyeshadow palette show up broken twice over the span of like all the years I've been purchasing makeup. And both times when that happened, they've replaced the entire palette. Like no questions asked. They were like, "Oh, we'll just send you a new one. Like, sorry it was broken." Like, was not even a problem. And it's really disappointing. Like, I know indie brands like margins are probably smaller, but like to not be concerned that it might be a formula issue or packaging or something, like, what are you doing? Anyways, we're gonna see. I've put a little bit on this. I'm gonna see how. I don't even know if this is really gonna pick anything up at all. I don't. Uh, it's the saddest thing. I've been looking for like a cool purple blush. I've seen like some fuchsia purple like blushes, and like those are fine. Sorry, the microphone is just like not designed for makeup YouTubing. I think I'm getting like a little bit. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of color. It's a very like corpse bride kind of color, which is like what I wanted. I wanted like a nice cool purple because like I know Fenty Beauty has like purple cream blush, which I mean to try, but I haven't gotten it. I'll try it at some point. I get a sample maybe or something. I've not tried anything from Fenty Beauty actually. Sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. I'm trying not to, but you guys also need to be able to hear me. Anyways, let's try a cheek you guys can actually see. I feel like this is working somewhat at least. Like it's a very light, which I like. Like I want to like this color. But like I know at any moment this eyeshadow is gonna just break completely again, and I don't know if I can fix it again. Doctor, diagnose my makeup, please. What is wrong? What is wrong? I feel like I'm missing part of something. Oh, that's weird. I was talking to someone about my BDSM dynamic with my partner because someone had outed me to them. They understood BDSM, but then tried to tell me my dynamic's invalid. So now I feel sad and like I'm somehow not supposed to be a little or sub. I mean, you can't let other people's opinions affect you, especially when they're not people in the relationship. That's the long and short of it. Unfortunately, there are always going to be people who say that they understand BDSM and then simultaneously shame people for it. So I'm really sorry that happened to you, and I don't know why somebody like. Why do people just make rude comments for no reason? I don't know. But unfortunately, one of the things about being in the BDSM community I have had to learn over the years, especially being on YouTube, being very public with it, is to just not let other people decide what my dynamic should look like and that they are allowed to have their own opinion about things, but I don't have to listen to them. And it makes for a much happier life when other people do not get to dictate your happiness in general. Oh, thank you, William. I have a vanilla question. I've been growing out my hair. Do you have advice on a good okay, on a good hair tie? There is something I've simple I've been missing. You know what? I don't actually use hair ties. There are like elastic hair ties that you can use that people do like. I personally use hair clips. So if I have my hair, like I can put my hair back in a ponytail and then I just use a hair clip for it. Or I can put my hair on top of my head in a bun, right, with a hair clip. So that's usually what I use. I find it's a little bit gentler on the hair than elastics are. So I prefer those, but I don't otherwise have specific recommendations for hair ties in particular. I think I got a pack one time at a Walgreens. I didn't really have strong opinions about it, and that's basically it. All right, so this is actually one of my favorite products that I have gotten. Is the everything's like rainbow, like that's like is this the trend? This is the Moonlighter. This is in the color Squid bioluminescent pressed powder. It is vegan though, so when it says bioluminescent, it's not made with animal products. This one is from Black Moon Cosmetics, yes. And this one I've been wearing a lot in videos recently over like colored highlighters just because it goes with everything. Let me see. I'll do the cheek that you guys can see first. It's just like oh, it's just I find it has like the closest because the color of it is so like it's a very plain like it's not just pure white. It's got a little bit of like a yellowy like not gold, but like it's not like a lot of these silvery highlighters are either very silver, very gold, or have like rainbow sort of reflex in them. And this I think is like a very like it's a milky, almost a little bit off white kind of highlight color, which I never used to be a highlight person, but I think being on camera it does make a difference for you know your face looking like it has dimension. So I like it for that reason. I haven't figured out exactly where I like my eyeliner to be placed. I feel like I tend to bring it too far in, maybe onto my like T-zone area. I don't know. I don't really highlight anywhere else. Sometimes if I have extra, I'll put a little bit on my chin. But like, I only need anywhere else to be highlighted. Like, I don't do. Huh, this is my. Can we leave this trend in like the 20 like last several decades, please? This. No, no. I hate it. It's not my thing. I'm other people it looks really cute on. I don't believe it. I don't like it as a trend. Why? Literally gonna remove this immediately. They just don't like it. It's not my jam, not my thing. Don't want it. Sorry, that's the tea. That's the tea on highlighters, on where they go on your body. I hate the nose highlight. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Watchman's Viking or Samurai long hair tying technique. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes. Yes, learn the ancient art of the man bun for sure, for sure. I'm elated to see you back smiling, educating the world on BDSM. Thank you so much, Sinful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's four. We got 4 Brazilians in the chat. Like, you'll need to get together and figure out where to put a BDSM dungeon because, as I understand it, it's not really a thing yet. So four is enough, I think, to make a club. Probably been covered in videos, but I was wondering if you could briefly describe what finding local kink communities actually like, finding groups going to a local social. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I've described that, like, I have hours of videos describing what that experience is like. Like I said, guys, please read the FAQ. It's in there. I want, like, it's like number 11. Like, if you open up the actual description box, like, I have a direct a direct link on where to find the answer to that. The thing is that, like, I have plenty of videos where I've talked about it, so I don't, if I answer, like, I get asked a question like that like every live stream, so I can't really, like, there are people that are here a lot, and I just don't like it can get a little bit boring to, like, rehearse. That's basically it. I realize I don't have any, like, eye I do have eye products. Oh, I do. I have eyeshadow. I don't have mascara. That's what I don't. That's what I don't have, unfortunately. But we got a lot of lipsticks to swatch. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But this is why my feelings about Baby Bat Beauty are very conflicted. Is this? I finally got a custom, like, magnetic palette. So this is from Baby Bat Beauty. This is like artwork that got done. And so now I'm not really planning on buying any more palettes, but I am going to be filling up this. As you can see, I got a lot of greens. I feel like that was a good place to start, and it has this. Look, you guys can see my you can see my camera. But I really, this is really cool. Like, this is like, it's so cute. I love the whole, it's so unique. It's really big as well, so there's lots of room for eyeshadow in there. And I thought all of these eyeshadows, so the palette is from Baby Bat Beauty, and the eyeshadows are all from, not Menagerie, Mater Cosmetics Lab, which is Maeder, I want to say, Mater Cosmetics. So that's where these are from. And this one is like a lab accident that they included, which is like this really cool. I've worn this in videos a couple of times now. It's this really cool. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Well, how can I do this? How can I do this? Yeah, there we go. It's like a really cool, like, lilac, pink, silver shift, like, glitter topper highlighter extravaganza. It's really, really pretty. Mm. somebody finally noticed my jacket. Thank you. I love Motionless in White. They are very good, and I like them. So I don't want to do like a complicated eyeshadow look. I think I just want to do like. I think I just want to do like one eyeshadow, just all over. I should pick something. No, because we're gonna be looking at lip stuff too. So I don't know. I don't know. My instinct is just like put the purple all over the face, which is the general urge that I have for most things. Purple is my favorite. When it comes to makeup, it is certainly the go-to. I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like I also like if my eyes are just relaxed, like here's my eyes relaxed. I have pretty hooded eyes. I don't generally leave my eyes like that. Like I usually have them up like this, especially when I'm on camera, because if I look like this, people think I'm angry, and I don't. I like literally just like resting eyebrow bridge face. So I try not to have resting eyebrow bridge face. I try to look like a human being that has emotions besides just being annoyed. So I tend to lift my eyes like this, but in reality, my eyes are like this. So I understand the hooded eye problems. They are anything I'm intimately familiar with, sadly. It does look like the moon. Oh my gosh, you're so right. I mean, let's see. What are my options here? Makeup, calculating, boop, boop, boop. Okay, I think what I want to do, just for the sake of like simplicity, I want to do a little bit of the purple, which I think is called Pawpaw. I'm gonna do the matte purple, just like in the crease and in the outer corner, and then I'm gonna pop the sparkly highlighty one everywhere else. That's the plan. Just curious if you remember my name. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Especially if it was a while ago. If it was like last week's stream, like within the month, I usually remember. But if you don't show up regularly, I do definitely recognize people that like chat like frequently. Like I get to know kind of people's usernames and avatars and their style of comedy and all of that. But it's unfortunately, I feel like there's a couple people that have DNA somewhere in their usernames. But generally, I try to ignore questions if somebody's like asking something that they don't know is in the FAQ, I'll redirect them to it. But if it's like just outright against the rules, I just don't. I really like this. This is what I wanted. Is I wanted like the purple like blushy color, which has really been overtaken by the highlighter. Sadly, I wanted to like it, baby bat beauty. Your magnetic palette looks so cool. And this is just from ColourPop. This is the E9. I feel like it's the same exact name of a Sigma brush that I have, which I don't know what to make of that. Or Mac, maybe? I've never owned a Mac brush. I don't remember how their ordering system for their brushes work. Are we just trying on the makeup? Um, I don't know what you expected me to do with it. We're gonna swatch stuff, but it's gonna be the lips, which are the last step, obviously, because there's stuff I'm trying on my face, so it doesn't have to be swatched. Like, what is the alternative to swatch to putting the makeup on my face? Is it running it over with the truck? That's a little bit of a different. This is a different channel. Although I feel like that's probably one that exists. Running over things with trucks. Welcome back to Running Over Things with Trucks. My name is Dan. I'll be your host, and today we're going to be running over the Jeffree Star Blood Money palette with an F-150. Let's see what happens. Try to just like look like kind of like how I would look like not do this, like not like super surprised when I'm putting on eyeshadow. I try to be very relaxed when I do it, so I actually know what makeup's gonna look like when my eyes are relaxed, which, you know, can be hard to tell sometimes. I sometimes I do lift it up a little bit when I'm trying to kind of get in the pocket of the crease, you know what I mean? Makeup. Fashion. Makeup and fashion, everyone. Okay. Now we're going to try the big sparkly one. Brush I want to use for that situation. Did not bring my color swatch. Mistake. Alright. That should be dusted off enough. I could probably also apply this with my fingers. Oh, it's so pretty. I think I'm just gonna apply with my fingers actually and then blend it out with this. There we go. Yeah. Purple Town, USA, baby. Where we're at. Alright. I don't want to do anything too complicated, so this is a very quick one and done. Well, two and done, I guess, because these two eyeshadows. Because the point of this is to just try stuff, not to get a perfect makeup look. Okay. Just, I might use, like, I have to look in this mirror at an angle. It's weird. I want to see if I'm actually. Usually I do this where I hold the mirror up, like, basically directly at me, and I'll just check to make sure that things are kind of, like, even from side to side. Because one of my eyes is more hooded than the other, so I have to do some magic to make my eyes look the same shape. Is basically, I mean, but like most of us have slightly asymmetrical faces, so it's not anything to like be upset about. It's just accepting the facts of life. Know your seasons slash colors and have at it. I mean, basically, I am, I think, deep autumn, deep fall, deep autumn, whatever that one is. That's me. Fortunately, do not have the full on deep winter coloring. Okay, all right, we're gonna try the felt tip Honest Beauty eyeliner now. I'll see if I can show you guys what it actually looks like. It's very, I normally use like a brush, like the NYX brush eyeliners, which I do really like. However, sometimes we like to try something a little bit different. Okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? It feels so different. It's like very firm, which is weird because I'm not used to like, I'm used to the brush, which is very soft, obviously, because it's a brush. So this is definitely different. I feel like this would be good for like really big wings as opposed to, I feel like this is the reason I got it, is I feel like the felt tip is really good for like big eyeliner winged looks, whereas you want something that's a little bit more subtle, more uh you know, I don't know, detailed, I guess. That's like what the brush eyeliners are really good for, in my opinion. So I'm gonna just make this one a little bit bigger. Make it long. Like I love the really big like eyeliner looks, but I feel weird about extending my eyeliner past the bottom of the tail of my eyebrow. So usually my eyeliner looks end up being a little bit more of a baby cat eye than I expect them to be. Ooh, I should see how this does on the bottom as well, on the waterline. I should try that next. Oh no, I really like this. I mean, it's basically the same price as the NYX eyeliner. So there you go. Is your voice squeaky? Are you well? Hydrate, ma'am. I don't know what that's in relation to. Do not dom me. I am the ruler of this live stream. No, seriously. I should probably have some water, but I'm feeling great. I'm doing fine. Just fine. How are you doing? I remember you mentioning that you had a hard time lately. I'm sorry that happened to you. I am doing much better now, Jessica. I really appreciate everybody being there to support me. I feel like, honestly, like it's gonna sound weird, being able to really focus in on like the Army Hammer stories and Belle Delphine and like these really detailed, like complex stories that like require a lot of time and attention. Like I feel very like focused and productive being able to work on them, and that has been very helpful. I really like these two eyeshadows together. I just love it. Purple is great. This just in, purple is great, okay? I really, I don't know. My struggle is always making my eyeliner look even. No, my real struggle is fucking uh false eyelashes. Do you guys want to try false eyelashes with me? I have false eyelashes. I could whip them out. You could see me fail to put them on miserably. That is my goal. Like, I want to know how to put on false eyelashes. If I could do that, I feel like everything about my being would be spiritually elevated by my ability to put on false eyelashes. It's like the one makeup thing that like eludes me that I wish I could do. Like I don't really care about doing super fancy makeup and these crazy like double cut creases with the concealer. Like that's not me. That's just not like that's not me. Cause I know here's my makeup philosophy. Okay, I'm gonna stop fucking with this eye for a second. I'm gonna talk about this. This is my makeup philosophy. I like doing makeup. Makeup makes me feel good. I like experimenting with colors and all of that. But at the end of the day, when I put on makeup, it's because I'm going to a club, and it's probably because I'm going to a BDSM club. And for me, I really like the outfits portion of that experience, but like the makeup is gonna get cried, it's gonna get smudged, it's gonna get kissed off, it's gonna get grounded into the floor. Like I can put in 2 hours into doing makeup and then wear it to something where no one else is going to see it because the lighting is so dark, and then wearing a face mask, and then like going to a club or whatever, and then like it's gonna get cried off, it's gonna get smudged off. Like I can wear whatever waterproof whatever I want. That does not necessarily help with the smudging portion so much, but I don't want to put effort into something just to have it destroyed, you know. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh, it says it's like a little sparkle emoji, and then I can't read what the other one is. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish doing this eyeliner business real quick. I got care packages in the mail, and I want to show them to you guys. That was the other thing. I forgot to put it in the title, but I also wanted to show you guys that because they're so sweet. There it is. There's Rachel's. Thank you so much. We are getting so close to background decorations. Look at us. I will have lighting once again. Stupendous. As opposed to just my bed and nothing else. This definitely dries down really matte. And I do own both of the NYX, the liquid eyeliners. I own both the vinyl and the matte version. And sometimes I do like having that option because sometimes like having a little bit of that wet look is just nice. It's just nice. I just feel like my face shape isn't meant for like giant wings, you know? Oh, I had somebody leave a comment and they did not mean anything mean by this at all. But I left a comment under Herbs and Altars video. Like basically saying it was on one of her, or rather Dorian's, one of their videos, and I was like, it was about Marilyn Manson or like the '90s goth scene or something, and I thanked them for making the video, and I was like, you know, as soon as I was done with my stream, I saw this and I clicked on it immediately and had to watch it, and like somebody left this comment that was like, oh, like a bunch of people were like, oh my gosh, Evie's here, this is so exciting. I didn't realize that I watched Herbs and Altars, and oh, Evie, I love doing makeup just for fun. I'm also not good at the false lashes thing. Thank you so much, Brittany. Well, we're gonna try false lashes together so we can be there for that experience. I don't think these wings are. I'm finding it difficult to make these wings even with this product, and I can't identify something about them. Just doesn't. I definitely have a plan. I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed at some point, so your girl's gonna have more permanent eyebrow solutions. Hopefully, at some point in the next 6 months, which I'm very excited about. I found a brow artist I really like, and they travel, so they're kind of hard to book with. So that's like the next thing I'm doing. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I commented on Herbs and Altars video talking about Marilyn Manson. I was like, "This is great. Thank you for making this." And then someone left a comment of like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were goth." I just had to be like, so offended right now. I try like I love. Here, I'll just show you guys something from my closet real quick because I think this will explain everything. I collect vintage lip service clothing. Like, I don't like. I collect vintage lip service clothing. I listen to the music. Like I dye my hair black. I have what I would call, if anybody else knows this YouTuber, I have an Angela Benedict goth aesthetic, which is I don't generally tease my hair super big. I don't usually wear fancy clothes on camera. For me, when I am dressing up fancy and I'm putting on really fancy makeup and fancy hair and teasing my hair and all that stuff, it is because I'm going to a club and I save wearing my nice clothes because they're mostly vintage and God knows how much time on earth they have left. I save wearing my nice clothes for going out to clubs because I do not want my outfits to distract from my YouTube videos too much because I'm not a fashion and makeup YouTuber, even though I do like doing stuff like this occasionally. And I love like 90s goth in particular is like my jam. Like I love 90s goth, the music that came out in the era, the fashion that was there that era. Like I am so sad. If I was literally born like 4 years earlier, I could have been there before like every goth club in the US was somehow suddenly shut down. And I'm so mad that I never got to live that. But we try. And I don't feel like I feel secure enough in myself that I don't feel like I have to put on a presentation to like believe that I am a certain way, which I think is very different from when I was younger. I am secure in my goth identity. And like if I'm just on stream with you guys and I'm wearing a gray t-shirt or like a motionless in white jacket, like yeah, I'm not breaking out the fishnets and the vintage lip service. And I haven't teased my hair, you know, it's just, you know, whatever my hair is doing that day. I don't really feel the need to be too fancy about it, but it's something like when I go to clubs and parties and events and stuff like that, that's how I dress, and that's what I love putting together fancy outfits. I just like it's one more thing I have to do before I film videos, and I make stuff often enough to where like I really can't be bothered to like come up with a fun, unique outfit for every single time I film a video because it already takes me so long to do like a single like it literally takes me all day to film. You know, I don't really necessarily want to extend that any longer than it has to be. Anyways, that's my two piece. Did you see of Herbs and Altars ended up talking about Marilyn Manson too? Yeah, I know Dorian's video came out. They made two. They made one that was like about the like Marilyn Manson in the 90s scene that came out right after the allegations came out, which I think is the one I commented on. But literally the week the allegations came out directly, they had like a like it was like 90s goth drama or something, which is talking about the conflict between like the spooky kids, which are Marilyn Manson fans, and goth, and how it was kind of taboo to be a goth and then admit that you liked Marilyn Manson because of that tension, and then the allegations came out. So I think Dorian may have some latent psychic abilities. That is my prediction. That is my idea. I've gotten more and more. Oh, it's doing a thing where it scrolls away. No, no. If you're goth, where's your coffin? Exactly. Exactly. I do. I actually like. I'm thinking about that. So here's just like another thing. So for my filming background, I do. I'm pointing at it. You guys can't see it. I do have a nightstand, and I have purposely chosen to not have everything in my life be black because I'm not 16 years old anymore. I am gonna have like black living room furniture and stuff like that, but like my like nightstand that like I want to put little like I was thinking I wanted to do like a black skull figurine and then I could use that to like hold little like I have it as a ring dish or something essentially, and I wanted to have that as like a subtle thing in the background with like a candle as like, I think that fits my aesthetic. But like I don't need to have all black everything because frankly it's really hard to clean and keep, especially with like dog hair and everything. It's just like I got gray everything because it hides dog hair. That is why. But it's a practical adult choice. And then I have accents of black, right? Like this is my desk is black. All of the hardware and everything I have, like everything has black accents in it, so it feels like it's me. Like I'm, it's still my style, but I'm also not constantly having to lint roller my whole bed, which I feel like is a positive in my life in reducing suffering. You bought your first collar today. Oh my gosh. Congrats. So exciting. Vintage lip service, love it. I mean, I do. I literally, that's why I'm on Depop, and that's why I'm on Poshmark. I literally, everyone just, I search for vintage lip service, and it's like, they're still around. Lip service still has a brand, and I've been meaning, they recently came back out with their PVC pants and their PVC moto jacket, and I really want those because I have some older like vintage PVC pieces from lip service. I have some newer ones, and it's so easy to mix and match with PVC. It's like that's why it's one of my favorite materials. It's like a lot of black doesn't go with itself, but PVC is just PVC. So easy to match stuff with. Makes it super easy to make a lot of outfits just with that one material. I am torn between my love of goth and the little aesthetic. I mean, I feel like creepy cute is a very viable option. I wouldn't know because I'm not a little, but like that, if I was me, that's the direction I would go in, right? It's like Bunnicula. You know the little bunny vampire? But gotta have the Bunnicula vibes. Anyways, I've ranted about that for more than a minute. What was I gonna do? I wanted to try this underneath the eye. I was gonna do. Okay, I remember what I was gonna do now. Give me a second. I have a care package I want to show you all, and then we're gonna get back into doing the makeup. What? Oh, somebody asked me. Oh, I saw a question. Um, what is your favorite subset of Lolita clothing? Welcome to my. I literally, guys, this is my closet. Fetish goth Lolita. That's my closet. And then I have the t-shirts I wear for on camera because they're easy to wear are in a drawer. I'll show you two of my favorite Lolitas. Oh, it's show on this camera. But here we go. I'll try. This is an outfit I'm working on. This is Victoria Maiden. This is Angelic Pretty. This is from Fuwari, which is an indie brand. So it's black, but it's plaid. And it's very like, this is the only like colored piece of clothing I own. But like, I just think it's gonna eventually be a really cute outfit. I don't know how I feel about like this blouse with it quite yet. I want to see what it looks like on. But I love Victorian Maiden. I literally want this in every color. It's so pretty. This I got on sale. It wasn't on sale, but it was like normally this would retail for $300, and I got it secondhand for like 100 and something. Super great deal and free shipping. You love it. Everyone's if you're a Lolita, you're gonna hate that I own this. Um, I have this is from Alice and the Pirates. This is the Tea Time Nostalgia JSK. I got this. It's missing. There's a brooch that's supposed to be here that goes from it goes from like here to here and has roses on it and a pearl chain and it's missing. This retails for like $500 and I got it secondhand for $80. It was just sitting on Japanese Mercari and I was like, why is this here? Don't they know how much this dress is worth? Like and so this is what I got. This is like this is my tea time. Like it has this high waist. The blouse is Millefleurs. My favorite. Just I'm talking Lolitas, which is gonna be two of you on here. My favorite brands. I love Japanese indie brands. Millefleurs slash Mille Noirs. Penis Sweet Collection. I like Atia Peru as well. They're not like my favorite, but I do like a lot of their pieces. But like Millefleur Mille Noirs owns my heart. I will literally own everything by them. And Shiglet, which is owned slash made by the same person who used to do Black Piece now. Have any company. Oh, this one is actually probably one of my favorites. Sorry, we're doing a closet tour now. We're doing a closet tour now. This one is one of my favorites. This is a Julianne Justine piece. It says right there. This is one of my favorites. It has these angels on it. Uh, it's just it's so pretty. Like it's so great. I love it so much. Anyways, thank you for allowing me to indulge you in a closet tour. She came out of the closet. Makari and Yahoo Japan are clutch. Oh, they are. They're so great. Yeah, no, like literally, this is why I love this. Like, I really believe in like secondhand fashion, which is why I like buying vintage. Is why I like it's why I like buying like Japanese secondhand clothing. Like, these are made really high quality. Like, if I take care of this, if I wash it by hand, it's gonna last me a really long time. I think it's very sustainable. I love it. It's great. It's very collectible and it retains value, which is like I own stuff from Killstar, I own stuff from like wherever, and I buy it secondhand. But like, it's like the stuff doesn't really retain value. Like, I can buy something at like $80, and then I can sell it for like 15 on Depop. Like, these I consider to be investment pieces, really. And it's something I spent a long. I've been collecting for like 3 years, I think. Um, my favorite angelic pretty print, by the way, if anybody wants to know, because I do own some angelic pretty in there, is Charlotte's Bear. I love Charlotte's Bear. I want to own all of it. I have the OP and the JSK. I have the tights. I do not have the head bow. I will find it one day. I will find it one day. Anyways, that's my Lolita wardrobe. I want to see more. I don't talk about it because Lolitas have very strong negative opinions about the BDSM community. I can literally okay. I did a video it wasn't my Belle Delphine video, and I mentioned that her clothing reminded me of Nymphette fashion, and I put a picture on screen. They were scans from Cutie magazine and Larme, I think, and I put on screen that like as an asterisk like and I specifically explained like it looks like Nymphette fashion, which is based on like the visual interpretation of Lolita from the why did my brain say Stanley Kubrick? The movies they did with the heart shaped glasses, even though the heart shaped glasses aren't in the movie, like it's aesthetically based on that. And the aesthetics from like the poster of that movie also influenced things like Larme, for example. And I put a whole note on there that like Lolita slash EGL is not the same thing as Nymphette, which is the dad. Like I went through a whole explanation. And then I put an asterisk in the corner that says, I literally collect vintage. I have pieces from Innocent World that came out in like 2002. Okay, I have old shit in this closet. Like, I know about Lolita, but I always get comments from people that are like, actually, don't you know that Lolita fashion doesn't have anything to do with the book? And I'm like, one, I have actually read the book twice, which I doubt that you have. Uh, just to be elitist, I have read the book. I know what Lolita is. I know what it is. I just think it's funny when people leap in to explain something that I've already explained and that I have knowledge about. It would be like if somebody commented on like one of my videos and was like, "Actually, did you know that not all submissives are women?" I'd be like, "Wow, tell me more." I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. Do you follow things on zodiac signs? I always find zodiac signs and astrology to be interesting. Um, I don't know a lot about it. If you want to tell me something about myself based on this, I used to be defensive about it because I used to think that people are gonna try and like stereotype me based on this. So my zodiac signs are Cancer Sun, Gemini Moon, Virgo Rising. You can tell me about that. That you can. I will note all of my bad relationships have been with Aries or Scorpios, and I don't know what that means. But make of that what you will. If you can make broad strokes about it, if that would be entertaining for you, I'd love to hear. Oh, that's so sad. My sister tried to hop into the Lolita community to try and find her niche. They were so mean to her about it. She isn't a girly girl, so really her. Oh no, it's like you can. First of all, there's an entire like whether or not this is strictly Lolita is kind of up for debate, but like OG style, like Prince style, like Alice and the Pirates mixed that. That was like the original intention for their entire brand was to make like more masculine Lolita clothing or dandy, for example, like you can absolutely wear Lolita clothing in a very boyish way. You can also like I know people that have pixie cuts that wear Lolita. Like my local Lolita community is fantastic. I have been to a few meetups. Unfortunately, I started to get into the real community like immediately, immediately before coronavirus started to happen. and so I didn't get to participate super actively. But like there are people there that wear facial piercings, have very short hair, like everything that the internet would tell you is a bad thing to do in Lolita. Like if some people do it and it's fine and nobody really cares. And also, like I know lots of Lolitas that are kinky that are in my community that I met at munches and then I met at play parties. I saw somebody walk into a play party at a BDSM event once. She was wearing angelic pretty. It was one of their tartan. It was like schoolgirl tartan. It's like the tartan JSK. That oh no, is it pretty macaroon tartan? Something like that. I don't really know angelic pretty prints that well. They're not my favorite brand, but they were wearing like a very like a pastel, like blue pink like like outfit that was all angelic pretty, and I went over and I talked to them and I complimented them and everything, and I was wearing like my fetish goth stuff, so they had no idea I was also into Lolita. But we had a conversation. Turns out she was a dom. She had two male submissives, and they had an orgy in the back. So she had a great time. So sorry, people have had sex in your Lolita clothing before. That's why you should wash it. And I've met people at Munches that have worn. I recognized somebody the first time I met somebody in a kink space that was wearing Lolita. They were wearing a custom like Lady Sloth JSK, which is like a small European brand. And I've met a couple people like at conventions and things that wear Lolita. Like perfectly everything you should do for the style, not like bad at all. Just they had their legs. They had leggings. They had appropriate shoes. Their hair was done. They accessorized thoughtfully. Like they were wearing it, okay? They weren't just somebody that got a bodyline dress, didn't wear a petticoat and Converse, and were like, this is Lolita. Like they were proper. They were proper. Anyways, that was super chat. I should probably answer that. Do you have any recommendations for where to get spiked collars? I'm trying to find a specific look. My instinct is actually to tell you to get, if you like DIY projects, I would get a plain black leather collar in whatever thickness you would like. And then I would get your own spikes and like a leather punch, and I would put in your own spikes and make your own design. That's like how to make exactly what you want in your head. I know the Kitten collection, which I recently reviewed, they have a lot of different types of spike collars. They do primarily offer it through Biothane. I don't think they even have like a real leather option. They might. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it on their shop. They have everything from like, you know, what was that, like 5/8 of an inch all the way up to an inch. Von Bondage as well. They definitely do custom stuff. They have leather if that's what you're looking for, and they have just tons of designs. That's where that would be where I would look. Etsy in general is pretty good, but if you want to have something that's totally yours, then DIY is a really good option, and it can be a fun little craft project. It's weird because the Western Lolita community made all the rules. The old Fruits magazine showed so many different styles of Lolita that West wouldn't consider Lolita. Exactly. It's crazy. And like also Japan doesn't even have a concept of like old school. Like we made rules for like what old school Lolita is supposed to be like, which is like y'all weren't even fucking interested in that. Like, what are you doing? I have lots of Lolita related opinions. Just I love collecting. I love Japanese indie brands, Milfleurs. They were at a convention like 2 years ago, and I missed it. I was so sad, and I would have loved to like be like, I'm literally your biggest fan that exists in North America. Please let me own all of your clothing. I have pieces. I have main pieces from them that are in limbo in the mail somewhere. I don't know where they've ended up. I think they're still in customs, but I have really cool one of a kind. I've never seen it before. Like Milfleur's piece, I think is gonna look really good with like my goth outfits. It's almost like this trench coat. It's like mid calf length. It buttons up. It almost looks like an Atelier Boz piece where it's like it has like these big wide lapels. It buttons and then it has these buckles everywhere, so you can like hoist up the skirt to make like I know there's a name for it, like a bustle skirt out of it. It has corset lacing in the back. Oh, I can't wait to pair that with like fishnets and big boots. It's gonna look super cool. It's gonna look super cool. Anyways, now we can put this closer. Cancer lends to eager to please slash heavy value on home and family. Gemini moon curious about everything, nervous energy, occasionally indecisive, rigorizing perfectionist, high standards. Fuck, I've been called out to absolute filth. Is that right or is that right? Is that right or is that right? Is there a difference in safety between all metal collars and leather/vegan leather collars? I think in an emergency, obviously leather would be easier to cut through. And if you're wearing a full metal collar, if you're not using a high quality metal, then somebody could have like an allergy sensitivity to it. Those would be the two things I would be concerned about. Have you been to Japan? If so, how many times? I have not. I really wanted to go actually. I was kind of making plans to go to Japan and it ended up not working out. Cancers love pets in my experience. I mean, true. Bandit is currently taking a nap on um like a DC power thing and a power strip. I guess it's warm and she likes it. Well, that's my opinion about that. I've been terribly distracted. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, y'all have seen some things from my closet. I hope that was enjoyable. Thank you for your content. Please pet Bandit for me. Oh, Bandito, honey, would you like how's life doing? How's the Bandito life? Hmm? Uh, is there anything you recommend for an allergy to metals for BDSM gear specifically? Um, there are shops that offer powder coated metal, so obviously that could wear off, but the idea is that it protects your skin from direct metal contact. And there are more expensive like day collars, for example, that are made without any nickel in them. That should be fine. Yes, she is Pomeranian. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Well, you're not. You're not a big baby. You're a strong woman, and we should respect you. Anyways, there you go, honey. She was whenever I hold her, she looks around like she's wondering what's about to happen. Anyways, be right back. Just a second. Okay, yes, we're good. And I grabbed the right box. Okay, so the lovely Rebecca. I don't know if Rebecca's on stream right now. If you are, thank you. If you're not, I will send you a message about this later. I was sent the most wonderful, thoughtful, like I literally cried when I opened this. I literally cried. I was like, how in the world does somebody know me this well? This is so crazy. So he sent me a care package because my life's been insane and everything that I own is broken. And they sent me just a bunch of like really cool like local stuff. Like here, I'll show you guys as much as I can. So they sent me these really cool teas, which I haven't opened these yet. One is an oolong, one's a green tea. So I'm excited to try those. They sent me some soaps. They said everything is vegan, which is so thoughtful. Oh my god, this is what I've been smelling. This orange patchouli. Oh my gosh. Okay. They got me this body bar. Patchouli. This is palm free as well. This is olive oil, coconut, cocoa butter, avocado, castor oil, shea butter, and essential oils. It's just so beautiful. Fire Lake Soapery, which it doesn't. Oh, here it is. This one is olive oil, coconut, rose hip seed oil, metafoam, clay, essential oil, and love. This one is lavender, which also just smells super, super good. How many new rack boots do you own? Your style makes you think you have many. I actually don't. I have Demonias and I have Doc Martens. I certainly would own new rocks, but I like trying stuff on in person, so I don't actually know how they would fit me. But if I could try on new rocks, I would own some. They also got me the Shea Butter and Meadow Foam body lotion, which is lavender lemon. But I feel like I've seen this at Whole Foods. It looks very familiar. Then I got literally so much chocolate that I don't know what to do with myself. Chocolate orange peels, this little tiny Gotham Espresso signature dark chocolate bar, which is literally, this is going to be like, whenever I can go to dungeons again, I am saving this for my aftercare kit because of the espresso and the chocolate to keep me awake. Orange peels, and then let's see, a dark chocolate bar, Ariba, I don't know what that means. Does it have a description on the back? Roasted almond dark chocolate. Ariba. Does it have a description on Ecuadorian cocoa beans, sugar, cocoa butter, and vanilla? Okay, it's got vanilla in it. And then this one is just cocoa beans, cocoa butter, sunflower. Okay, what's the difference? Cocoa beans, cocoa butter. Okay, they're very similar, but I think the source of the cocoa beans is different. So I got chocolate, and then my favorite. This is why I was like, how do you these? I'm obsessed with these. I've never mentioned them, I think, at any point in time. I really like, they make a chocolate banana one. Soli's makes a chocolate banana, like dried. It is amazingly good. I do like the pineapple one a lot as well, so these are super great. And then these as well. The raspberry lemonade one, there's 3 flavors. It's raspberry lemonade, strawberry banana, and pineapple passion fruit. The raspberry lemonade legit tastes like raspberry lemonade. It's crazy. It's so good. This was so thoughtful. This is so amazing. I know if Rebecca is on here. I feel like I saw Rebecca earlier, but I will send them a message anyways to say thank you if they're not on here. But it was so thoughtful. It was like, it was so wonderful. Like, not like, I really don't expect anybody to send me things. I do have a P.O. box. And, usually I get letters from people and I send letters, back and forth. And that's really mostly what I do. But, like, this was so amazing. And I literally have restrained. I did open the fruit stuff because I couldn't help myself. And I'm going to eat one of these pineapple ones right now. But it was so nice and so thoughtful. And, like, oh my gosh, it was so sweet. So amazing. Everything's vegan. Like, really. Too sweet. Too sweet. And it was like a little Valentine's Day present. It was so cute. Oh, your dog sneezes because he's blind. That's how he communicates. Oh my god. That's amazing. Maybe if I go to Europe, I'll get some new rocks. If I had the perfect closet, it'd be fetish, goth, 50s, and little. I mean, that's like same for me, just minus the little stuff. But yeah, totally on that radar. Hi, Brittany. Welcome. You missed it. I opened up a care package. We're doing makeup stuff right now. Anyways, we're doing makeup. I should probably get back to doing that instead of whatever pure insanity we've been doing at my whim. Okay. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're gonna try this as bottom eyeliner. Then we're gonna try putting on false eyelashes, and then if that fails entirely, I'll blame myself. And then we will swatch lip colors. Have you seen Motionless in White live before? My first time seeing them once with him, and they put on a great show. Yes, they were so amazing. I saw them, gosh, it was probably 3 years ago. I saw them like around Halloween time. Really, really, really fun show. It was in a pretty small venue as well, so it was like I could get pretty close. Like, it was a great time. This was when Ghost was still in the band as well, which was nice. And I know that, Ghost left for very reasonable reasons. And I hope that it seems like they're doing a lot better mental health wise, which is great. Uh, and obviously the band's doing great. Well, you know, it's always sad when a, you know, very near and dear band member has to leave. I actually got really into watching their tour vlogs a couple months ago because it was like, oh, I get to see them traveling, and then it's like I'm traveling, which it was not like I was traveling. I'm always stuck. Like I never know. Do I collect? I guess I do connect the bottom and the top eyeliner. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do you guys listen to me? I don't know anything about makeup. I guess that works. I'm never sure how I feel about like bottom top. I don't know. I go back and forth on really liking it and doing it a lot, and then just never doing it. Glad to see you back. Normally can't catch you live and watch you on Saturdays at work. Here's to the decoration button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't think that it automatically, for some reason, it gets delayed with YouTube super chats, but I will add that to the total. Ah, yes, there it is. See, look. Do you guys have any Valentine's Day plans? Let's go do that, guys. It's interesting because like Valentine's Day is normally the holiday where like you go out and like you go to a fancy dinner or you get a hotel and like obviously that's not really happening this year at least. All right. Guess that's gonna be how my eyes look. Oh, I could do eyeliner on the waterline. Maybe that would help the situation look less weird. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna go grab some false lashes, glue, all of that good stuff, and we'll uh, make a mess of everything, I guess. All right. Can you show us the back of your jacket sweatshirt? Yeah, I can. With my microphone in the way. I think that the back is like really cool. Don't use Gorilla Glue by mistake. No, this is like a tiny. I used to have a duo. I used to have the black duo glue, and then I got rid of it because I got frustrated trying to make false eyelashes happen, and I gave up and I threw it all away. Oh, it's normally Carnival. You're right. It got canceled. That's sad. Yeah, Carnival always looks super cool. Okay. Yeah, I feel like doing the. I think doing it in the waterline just really makes a big difference. There we go. I think it looks better. All right, eyelash curler. Do people even know what eyelash curlers are anymore? Am I the last human being on the planet under the age of 60 that still uses an eyelash curler? Because I have really I have pretty long lashes, especially for my eyes being hooded. But like curling them definitely helps the process a little bit. All right, this is the Milk Kush mascara, which I like quite a bit. You hope you don't get any sweets because you got too many for your birthday yesterday. Wow. I mean, it has to be hard. Like anytime we have a holiday that's like really close to or a birthday rather that's really close to a holiday, like you're gonna get doubled up on some things. And sometimes it's too much chocolate. Alright, mascara applied. Alright, these are the lashes I'm gonna try. They're probably really ambitious, but I haven't opened these yet. These are the Teddy. I want to say these are Ardell lashes. They're not natural in any way, any shape or form. Do people not use eyelash curlers? I mean, whenever I've used them in public, like if I'm in a bathroom at a party and I've used one before, people are like, what are you doing? What is that?" All right. First, we take the band and we do this thing for some reason because we need to make sure that it will actually conform to the shape of our eyes. Then we place it against the eye like so. See, look, I look sophisticated now. And we see how much from the outer corner we want to cut off, which I have failed to get scissors. So I need to do that also. Be right back again. It's really snowing outside now. Alright, I'm going to cut off like a little bit. I've been curious about BDSM for a long time, and your videos have helped me discover new things about myself. Also, thanks a lot, by your efforts are beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you've learned something. All right, let me see. All right, now that we have warmed everything up, I don't know. We've warmed everything up. We have tested the placement again. All right, there we go. I think that'll work better. Now, we put on the glue. People are like, oh, eyelashes are so easy. Like, I think eyeliner is easy. And a lot of people struggle with eyeliner. I struggle with this. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the shape of my eyes. It's just like, this was not a skill that was handed down to me by my 4 grandmothers or whatever. Okay, we're allowed to struggle and learn new things, which is what we're doing here today, everyone. We're learning. We're fucking struggling, that's for sure. Struggling. Putting the glue. And I've got my little eyelash holders. I'm gonna just wiggle these some more. I'm great at doing others' makeup from doing my brother's when he was going through his new romantics phase. Aww, that's sweet. I mean, not like we had YouTube tutorials back then to help us learn. We just had to pray and hope to Jesus. I struggle with making my eyeliner even. Look, I struggle with that too. I feel you on that. All right. I think what I'm going to do, because you want to like look down, I'm going to have the mirror like down here, I think. Hello, microphone. Yes. Oh, I should answer some questions while I'm waiting for this to get tacky. I bet you love. Oh, Moi Mama Mote. Honestly, I like it, but it's way too expensive for what it is. I own exactly one thing from Mr. Mana, and I like it, but like I don't like black and blue together. Like it's not a color combination that looks flattering on me. I don't like black and blue. Like it looks great on some people, especially blondes. Like the combination looks fantastic, but like on me, not a big fan. I like some of the prints. There are definitely things from them that I'd like to own. I'm not gonna pay $600 for it. I don't want to get that much. I definitely prefer the indie brands. Hey from England, how are ya? I am doing pretty good. We are. I just remember, I just remember trying to look like boys from My Chemical and always being sad I couldn't do my makeup as good. I mean, they certainly have a very practiced look. Okay, we're going in for the landing. I don't know if I'm actually sticking it on my eyelashes or on. By God, have we done it? I don't know. I can't see anything. I'm blind from the eyelash glue. No, I'm not. Is it actually? Oh no, the outer corner isn't sticking. Who has a subwoofer going right now? Like, outer corner isn't really stuck that well, so I can feel it. I think I can touch that up with some more glue though. Will I go to bed still wearing these eyelashes if I can do them correctly? Maybe. Just on like the corner. I don't know how to wiggle glue in there. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move the microphone. One of my neighbors is having a full-on rave right now. I don't know what is going on. That has not happened before. Especially not at 8:05. Like, talk about pre-gaming. All right, guys, we've done it. We have put on. You guys can see there's a little bit of glue. I think hopefully that'll dry. Uh, maybe did I? I think maybe I got a spot on my eyeliner. Maybe that's it. Oh yeah, I wore off some of the eyeliner for sure. I've put on a false eyelash on one eye. I'm so proud of myself. Oh wow, look at that. You made it look so easy. I don't know how I did that. I think honestly it was trimming them. Cause I think when I've tried it before, I thought that they looked short enough, and I guess maybe they haven't been. But like it just look at that. Look how much it elevates the whole look. It makes it look like you know how to do makeup. False eyelashes solve all of your eye related problems. Bandit isn't responding to the subwoofer. Not really. She's really like pretty calm. Like she really doesn't get affected by that many things. As far as life stuff goes, fireworks, thunder. She doesn't like it when large things loom over her. So if I'm like, for example, taking a box out to the recycling, I can't like carry it and then like go over Bandit to like pet her because she'll get freaked out because of the box. Like she doesn't like that, but otherwise she's good. Like yeah, I barely even like feel this. Like I can definitely tell that it's on there. I can feel like a little bit on the inner corner. I think is where I can feel it. Basically, what I tried to do is I tried to cut it so like my it lines up with like kind of where the end of my eye is. So you know, and you always want to trim the outside, not the inside part. All right. It may also be that I put the glue on like the right amount or something. I honestly don't know. I don't want to jinx it because like that actually worked, and I feel like this eye is going to be more difficult for some reason. Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody asked that earlier, but I'll just go over it just cause. Are any of your local dungeons open? Because they're all shut down over here in the UK. You can see more relaxed with the lockdowns. Well, I guess somebody asked earlier, what do you think about dungeons that are open? I know there are ones that are open. I do not agree with it. None of the ones where I live are open because where I live is taking COVID very seriously and like nothing is open right now. So, you know, even if they wanted to, unless they were operating illegally, they can't really do anything, you know. All right, we're going in. Did I do it? Did I do it? I don't know. Definitely know people that literally just fully place them with their oh yeah, I can see where it's let me use this to its purpose, which is to delicately pinch my waterline. As God intended. Okay. Oh yeah, the outer corner also wants to come out on that one. God, look at the profile. Powerful lashes. I think the first time I ever tried to put oh I have the little bits on my hand. I think the first time I ever tried to put on false eyelashes, I I put the glue on my waterline, or I put it on my lash line rather. Sorry. Yeah, that is like it lifts up some of the eyeliner. So I gotta retouch that. But by God, I think we've done it, everyone. My toast got cold. I was watching so intensely. I hope you still get to enjoy your toast. The light on my on my mirror died. It's a little bit hard to see what I'm doing right now. Jesus, take the wheel on my eyeliner. All right, there we go. Let me look at myself in the mirror directly. If I can replicate this, I will be excited. Wow. That's like I'm a whole new person. These almost seem like they're too long. Like they seem like they're really long. Can I curl these with with my curler? Can I get more like there's something about them that I think needs to be changed, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like don't they look so different with fake eyelashes? Like what the fuck? Like I revolutionary. Absolutely. Oh, well, I think an eyelash curler will also help me like put my natural lashes in with the false eyelash as well. So will I stick the landing? Hope you saw my earlier question, maybe. It's a little bit hard to keep up with the chat. How on earth do you make your makeup look so perfect? I don't know. I don't think my makeup looks that good. Like, look, I just got a squish right there on the side of my face from I don't even know what that is. Eyeliner maybe. Oh, it's on there good too. Lots of practice I think is the main thing. And I find makeup fun, but like I this is the first time I've ever successfully put on a pair of false eyelashes, so certainly not perfect at it. Certainly not perfect at it. You always have the most fantastic eye makeup. You definitely have tons of looks that try, especially the more smoky gothic looks. Feeling the eyeliner struggles though, you make it look. Oh, thank you. I try. I try. Trying to navigate my eyelash curler over this whole situation. I don't know if that did anything, that made anything look different. These are just, like I said, they're very powerful lashes. Feel like I wasn't like they're when they're on properly and they're cut the right length. Like I can't even really notice they're on. Like and these lashes in particular, I think look good. I don't know. What do you guys think? These are my eyes now. I have new eyes, everyone. Trying to catch up to. I'm gonna try and catch up to where I can see what I look like if I look directly into the camera. Wow, they look so crazy. Wow, but like in a good crazy way. In a good crazy way. Yeah, I got the little smudge. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can like trying to catch up with the chat and stuff. Um, I gotta go listen to the rain. Yeah, have fun. Good night. Take care. It is snowing out here. Yeah, wow. They look good. I like them. Okay. Sorry, it's just like this is a new experience for me. This is like when I figured out how to do my eyebrows all over again. This is like when I figured out how to do eyebrows again. Fantastic job on the lashes. They look beautiful. Thank you. It was a struggle to get here, but I'm glad we did it. What do you what do you tend to do about the recent spate of Wuhulkar sightings near and around the Morley Manor? I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. Excuse me. All right, now it's time to go test out the gags. I mean, have fun. It's Friday night after all. I have a professional office job. I have to be careful because of the goth emo kid in me wants to escape every time I touch eyeliner and get a little too hot topicy for the workplace. I mean, yeah, that's the struggle of adult life. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure I haven't missed anybody's questions. I know, like, trying to attach eyelashes to my eyelashes kind of slows down the whole process. So let me see if I can find some questions. Okay, so the local dungeons question. Oh yes, okay, here's the one from Jenna. Where can I find accurate videos of what a BDSM scene might look like start to finish? I feel really lost about going into one someday having never seen. Uh, I think the most accurate way to find. Oh, okay, we got a super chat. Love your videos. Thank you for helping me get through some hard times. I had to round them off. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. But to get to your question, Jenna, I think the best way to know what a BDSM scene's like is like honestly, legitimately, the only ways that I know that I could recommend is to like go to a BDSM dungeon and like watch people do BDSM. I don't really watch porn, and by really watch I mean I don't. I don't. So I can't give you any recommendations on things like that. There is a place called the Kink Academy, which does have lots of video tutorials on it. I don't know if they have anything that's like a full BDSM scene from start to finish, but I would look. That might be another place to look, is the Kink Academy. And it's run by Princess Collie, who's a very reputable educator, and she has reputable educators on the programming on the Kink Academy, so I definitely trust that. But otherwise, like, I can't recommend anything in particular. I really like my magnetic eyelashes. Can't do the glue ones because I'm bad. I've been meaning to try the magnetic ones, but like my worry was that you could see the gap. And with this, I feel you can't, like, you can't see the gap at all. It's just nothing but eyelash. All right, well, nothing on eyelash. Nothing but that. Nothing but eyelashes. Keeping all that in mind, let's look at lipsticks. Turn it up. I know, Bandit. I'm so like, snow and wet hair and just everything. That's my life. It's fine. You guys don't care. You guys understand. It's been snowing and wet all day. I have to take Bandit outside so she can go potty. Hair gets messy. That's life. Okay. So I have 2 brands of liquid lipstick to show you guys. I'm not going to try all of these on because they are liquid lipsticks. And so that it takes quite a while to rub some of these off. I have ones from Black Moon Cosmetics and I have ones from Delicate Cosmetics. So I figured we would start with Black Moon because I have 4 of them. I got them in a set, I think. They had like a set that was on sale that was like fall themed, I think. And I have here. They have dog hair on them somehow. I don't know when that happened. I like unconventional colors, so this shouldn't be a surprise. We have a gray, have kind of a cider yellow, an olive green, and like an orangey red. I kind of want to do just the gray, just to like have it on there, but I will like, how do I want to do this? Put that closer to you guys, and you guys can see me swatch them on my arm like a real makeup YouTuber. Just my hand, please. No, the lashes are too powerful. Okay, so here's the gray one. Oh. Cidery yellow color, which I feel like I'd probably mix into things, you know? This is very hard to do. Look at me. This is the cider yellow one. And as I open these and I find ones that are similar, I'll try to like put them next to each other. Because I know I have a couple of green ones, for example. This is like the olivey green one, which I'm very excited about. This and the gray one were like my 2 favorites. Hell, it just looks so cool. It's like this khaki olivey green. CMAADU liquid lipstick. Chiefs with stay on all day. I have no idea what brand that is. I have no idea. And then this one, oh, I should say the names. This one is Harvest. The yellow one is Cider. The gray one is Ashes. And the green one was Hazel. This one I think I'm probably going to end up wearing a lot. I imagine of all the colors because I wear a lot of orangey. I wear a lot of colors that would go with that. All right, so those are the Black Moon ones. And then I got a bunch of ones from Delicate Cosmetics. They were very on sale. Let's see. Okay, the first one we have here is this. They had a collection. I should separate these. They had a collection that was like a Black Friday exclusive set. I think of 3 or 4 colors. Let's see if I can find them. Here's for your background. Find your videos. They're very interesting and informative. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Crafty Creator. I appreciate it. Okay, trying to sort through these. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got there were 5 of them. Okay. This one is very similar to cider actually. I didn't even notice that. Okay. So this is cider. I don't know where the dog hair came from. I haven't used these. Anyways, cider, and then this one is Santa's Real. Let's see what they look like. Swatch. Wow, these are really similar. That's so weird because I didn't know what these colors. It was like a blind thing where it was like a set and you didn't know what the colors were. I think this one's gonna be a little bit more red, I assume. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit more red. It's a little darker. We'll see what it looks like when it dries down, though. Do you guys like my very professional swatches? Because I'm a very professional makeup YouTuber. Okay. All right, let's see. The next one is "'Twas the Night," which I think, if my memory serves correctly, is like a blue. Yes, it is. I kind of was going to give this to one of my friends that really likes blue lipstick because I never wear it. We'll see, though. I might mix it with like a black or something and make it really, really dark. I think that might be cool. But this is "'Twas the Night." This is the blue one. I think if I mix it with black, that would probably be the best option. I'm going to put it next to the gray, I think. As you can see, I go for variety in my lipsticks. I like matching my lipstick to my eyeshadow, and that's the order it goes in. I match my lipstick to my eyeshadow. And variety is nice. Okay, this one is Evergreen, which I think is a green one, as the name would indicate. I feel like you would kill that blue. Really? You guys think so? I feel like it doesn't go with my skin tone. I feel like I need something in it to darken it up a little bit. Maybe I'll try it. I do like a lot of, I could do like a really like a dark blue, like gradient eyeshadow. Like, oh, this one's interesting. Okay, so this one, I mean, it's Evergreen. And this one is like a green blue. I bet that one is green. Look at that emerald green. I swatched that one way too much. That one looks really cool, actually. Yeah, the emerald green, I'm definitely feeling. I was expecting it to be more blue from the two, but it's very much an emerald green for sure. All right, this one is Gingerbread Man. You did so much better in the swatches than I would. I'd rather watch your videos in makeup versus a big YouTuber, as I'm always honest. Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I think most people are honest. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, so this one is also like another one of those. So this is Cider versus Gingerbread Man. This is crazy. How did this end up? I swear this was not on purpose. How did this happen? Okay, we're gonna split that one. Wow, yeah, those are super similar. This one's definitely more brown, more taupey. This one's more yellow. And I already own Belgian Cosmetics, so I know the finish on them. They're really great. I would definitely use them. And they're black owned, so if you want to shop at a black owned business. I think the last ones I have are all green. I think. Maybe. Try the blue, Evie. You might end up loving it. I'm gonna try this black soon. Maybe I'll put the blue one at the end just for fun. Just for fun. Alright, this one's called Kisseltoe. I don't think this one is a Christmas limited edition one though. This one is like a paler, softer green than Evergreen is. Can I see what was missing from my lipstick collection before? Definitely have a theme going here. I'm very interested in seeing the mustard yellow ones. I mean, I can't do, well, I don't know if I can do the mustard yellow ones. But these ones, I don't know if you mean like on my lips. These ones were the two mustard yellow ones. This is Gingerbread Man, which is limited edition. I don't know if you can get it. And then this one is Cider, which is from Black Moon Cosmetics. All right, and then this is one that I've had for a really, really long time. This one is called Triple Fudge Brownie. It's a dark, dark black, as you can see. If you've ever watched me do a video where I have like a dark, like brown smoky look and I'm not wearing a black lipstick, it's probably because I'm wearing this one. Down in the middle. All right, and then the very last one is called Limerita. Got a website for these brands? I mean www.belicancosmetics.com. I don't know what you're looking for. Here's the brands label. Sorry, it's holographic. You might not be able to see it, but it's Belegant with an apostrophe. Shopbelegant.com. And then, woo! I've dropped something. It's all going downhill. And then Black Moon Cosmetics is, I think, just Black Moon Cosmetics something something. So I don't, but I think that's it. Okay, and then just because I guess we've got some things that are fairly similar here. This is Hazel versus Limerita. So definitely different colors. I think maybe I should do like a group. Let's do a group photo of all the greens. Maybe they won't come out. I don't know. There we go. All the greens next to each other. As you can see, oh god, we're dropping everything. I shouldn't hold that many at the same time. Nothing's broken. It's fine. Too many choices. Safe to say you like green. Well, green is like the color I was really missing from my lipstick collection, which is a weird thing to say, but it was the truth. Okay. All right. Last one. Limerita. Taking us home. Country roads. All right. There you go. Focus. Focus. There you go. There's all of them swatched. So you can see. I don't know, guys. Gray or blue? Which one should I try on? Gray or blue? Too bad it's a net, and we could try on perfume. Oh, I love perfume. I'm such like a baby when it comes to perfume, though. I like Yves Saint Laurent's. Oh no, it's YSL. Yeah, it was just Yves Saint Laurent. Montparis. I like the Montparis perfume line. That's my jam. Blue, 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 blue. Blue and green are my favorite. Pick blue. Okay, the people have said blue. Both gray. Blue, blue, blue. Do you not use lip liner? No, I don't. I freewheel it like an absolute maniac. Also, even if I did, I don't think I have a blue lip liner, so that might be difficult. But yeah, use all the colors again. Look at that little rainbow. I think pretty much all of those could work. Not with this look, obviously, but like none of them I think look horrible. I think the taupey ones might be a little bit harder, but even then, I have faith. All right. I'm actually turn down this light a little bit while I'm doing this. I don't blind myself. Okay. Da 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 da. No, I shouldn't make this dramatic. Alright, there's the blue on the bottom. I always end up doing this. It has one of those like paddle applicators, which some people love it, some people hate it. There's the bottom of the lip. I don't hate this as much as I thought I would hate this. We'll see what it looks like when it's all the way on. If you had purple, then you could do an ace gradient. True. I could. I do have lots of purple, but I did not procure any at this moment. It dries down really quickly, by the way. We're 3/4 of the way done. It suits you a lot. Really? I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Okay, you guys have sold me. Maybe when I do the Marilyn Manson video, I'll do like an all blue look and I'll just look completely insane and nobody will take me seriously. Nobody will take me seriously with my blue lipstick. I just feel like doing a gradient with this, with like a black, would look really good. Alright, what do we think? Here's the blue. Maybe I should just do blue. Maybe I should do that for the Marilyn Manson video. I should do like blue lipstick, big like blue smoky eye. I don't know. What do you guys think? How insane do I look? How insane? I do like the finish on it. Like Belgian Cosmetics, like they make good stuff. Like even if you don't like this color, like it's good product for sure. Let me see. Let me see. Ice fairy vibes. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Like Neopets, like Neopets. Oh my gosh, exactly. A black ombre in the outer corners looks stunning. I've never done an ombre lip. I mean, we did false eyelashes today successfully, so I think at this point anything's possible. Anything is possible. Using a lip liner with a contrasting color gives the illusion of plumper lips. See, these are the makeup tips that I need in my life. I didn't know that. Have you tried complementing colors with lipstick and eyeshadow like purple, yellow? Yeah, I do that too. I usually do I do like purple. I do purple and orange. I've done green and red before for Christmas stuff. Like I definitely do that as well. Like when I say coordinate, I don't mean I make it matchy matchy. Like it goes together. Like I've done like lime green and like fuchsia red. Like I've done stuff like that. It usually comes out pretty good. God, Elsa. Oh my god. God, Elsa. I can see it now. Frozen. My first time one of these live streams was watching lipsticks. I mean, that's the party, right, guys? That's like, this is what we're here for. This is the fun. Although the fun is over now because it's 8:30 and Bandit would like dinner. So I am going to have to go in a minute. I did want to show you guys. So this is makeup removing cloth. If you haven't seen one of these before, these, it's called Makeup Eraser. I got a cute one with cacti on it for Christmas. And like I'm in love with it. So I'm gonna get it wet and I'm gonna show you guys like taking off all this lipstick with it. Can you show the brand again? Yeah. So this is the blue that we got is from Bellegant Cosmetics. This was limited edition. It was just for like Black Friday, so I don't think they make this exact blue anymore. However, I think Black Moon Cosmetics, which is the other brand that we swatched, I think they do make a blue that's like part of their permanent collection. So it's Bellegant, which the website again is on the tube. Let me show you. Shopbellegant.com. There you go. Unless it was something else you were referring to that you wanted the brand for. A little highlight in the middle also made them look plumper. Oh, I wonder. I do have like a gloss topper, and I kind of want to see what this would look like if it was glossy. So let me get that. I'm going to get this wet, and I'll be back in a second. All right. This is going to be so silly, but I've been using this for forever if I want glossy lips. This is the CoverGirl, like, they make like a lip serum. Like, before liquid lipsticks were liquid lipsticks, they made these. This is a balm that goes on top, and it makes them glossy. It does remove some of the pigment on top, so you usually have to like clean off the top first. But I am wondering what this looks like if it's glossy. The precision of liquid lipstick with a gloss finish. There we go. Two ways. Lipstick two ways. So I could. Bandit's having dinner and she's enjoying herself. She's honking. All right, there we go. All right, check out this magic. Never use makeup wipes again. It's crazy. Now, this will leave some stain behind just because it is liquid lipstick, so I will have to use soap on it, but like, crazy. Like, this is literally just water and fabric. Like, there's no makeup remover, there's no anything. No anything. It's crazy. Ah. Here I am microneedling, drinking my marine collagen and avoiding sounding like a vampire if you just get out of bed. I mean, to be fair, I also do all that stuff. I don't do my own microneedling. I do have a little, like, a home microdermabrasion device, and I wear sunscreen. Oh no, I got lipstick on my teeth. Oh no, tragedy. I literally filmed a whole video like last week, and then I looked back at it, and then there was like a big thing of lipstick in my teeth. That's never happened before on camera. I was very disappointed. But yeah, no, I wear 2 layers of sunscreen every day, and I hide from the sun, which is easy where I live. Anyways, is it rough on the skin? No, it has a little bit of like a pull to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like it's very soft. Like it's a microfibery kind of texture. Yeah, there you go. That's I think that's all I'm gonna get without putting some kind of soap on it because you know these are stains. They have a lot of pigment in them, but like they work. You've seen it here first, everyone. Ah, coconut oil. Yes, also a good option. Also a good option. Yeah, and I'm just gonna paint the whole teeth blue. Exactly. Ah! Yeah, the problem with the gloss is I think if I get the gloss like too much on the in this part right here, like on the other part of my lip, it'll transfer to the my lips. Hi, honey. Would we like to say goodnight to everyone now that we've had dinner? This is the bandit. We're taking to people. Mm. Are we still digesting? Should I not be manhandling you? We're digesting. I shouldn't be manhandling you. All right. Sorry, honey. Love you. All right, that's gonna be it tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was a ton of fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it too. We will be back on Monday on Twitch. We will be streaming video games. I am gonna be watching Bonding Season 2 on Netflix with my patrons. I'm not sure when that's going to be yet. I'm gonna post a poll, but it's gonna be sometime between like mid next week, like sometime between like Tuesday and Saturday. So if you want to be a part of that, it's on Patreon. Any tier, any dollar level, anybody can come and hang out. I will be doing a YouTube video reviewing the whole series, but if you want to see my live reaction to each episode, like in full, that's going to be on Patreon. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you again soon.